Good morning, student. My name is Miss Manisha Borkar, Department of Fishery Science, NES Science College, Nanded. Today we are going to start the theory paper second. The name of paper is Type Study of Valagoatu, is commonly called as a freshwater shark. Now today we are going to start the unit first. The topic is endoskeleton. Okay, you knows that the Valagoatu is a bony fish. Okay, the skeleton is a bony. Here's endoskeleton is the function as to protect the bones of the fish body. Okay, here some points of the related to the endoskeleton. Okay, the branch of study dealing with the bone called as a fish osteology. Okay, this branch which is related to the study of bones, it's called as a fish osteology. This term is modified as a fish osteology. Okay, it is also be called as a ichthyosteology. Okay, this is a second name of that the branch which is called as a ichthyosteology. Okay, osteology means the study of fish bones, and ichthyo this term which is related to the fish. Okay, next one is the endoskeleton of teleost is a more or less completely ossified and includes both replacing and investing bones. Okay, the endoskeleton may be studied in a two basic components. Okay, the endoskeleton which is studied in a two basic components, that is the first is a axial skeleton and second one is a appendicular skeleton. Okay, these axial skeleton having the skull and the vertebral columns. Okay, this is a axial skeleton. Okay, skull which is the part of the brain. Okay, the brains having the various bones includes in a cranium. Okay, these are the axial skeleton, and the vertebral columns. In that vertebral columns we are studied the typical trunk vertebrae, the caudal vertebrae and the ribs. Okay, in our syllabus we are studied in that axial skeleton the mostly related to the vertebral columns, that is the typical trunk vertebrae, caudal vertebrae and the ribs. Okay, next one is the appendicular skeleton. Okay, this appendicular skeleton of a median fins and a paired fins and the pectoral girdle and the pelvic girdle. Okay, these appendicular skeleton which is totally related about the median fins as well as the paired fins. As you knows that the fish having a various fins in their body which is for the present as the purpose of the locomotion. Okay, these fins are paired and the median fins. Okay, we have studied the pectoral girdle and the pelvic girdle in appendicular skeleton. Okay, Valagoatu is a coeluroid fish. As you know that the Valagoatu is a coeluroid fish. Okay, this body is of a scaleless, without scales. Next is the vertebral columns. Okay, in this topic we are only studied that the axial skeleton, and in that axial skeleton the caudal vertebrae, trunk vertebrae and the ribs which is the part of the vertebral columns. Okay, in that vertebral columns of Valagoatu comprises of about 73 vertebrae. Okay, next which is distinguished into a trunk vertebrae and the caudal vertebrae. Okay, these vertebral columns which is totally anteriorly and posteriorly made up of that the trunk vertebrae and the caudal vertebrae. Okay, trunk vertebrae are about 16, of which the anterior 5 are ultimately united to form a complex vertebrae. Okay, the first 5 anterior vertebrae of that the trunk vertebrae, these are the complex vertebrae, and remaining 11 are free and are like a typical trunk vertebrae. Okay, in that 16 the 5 are the complex vertebrae and 11 are free, and these are the typical trunk vertebrae. The caudal vertebrae are about a 57 vertebra. Okay, this caudal vertebrae consist of the 57 vertebrae. Next is the complex vertebra. Okay, it is form of the union of a 5 anterior trunk vertebrae. Okay, this is a fusion of that the complex vertebrae to the trunk vertebrae. Okay, these are the first 5 vertebrae. These are the trunk vertebrae. And then the first vertebra has only a centrum which is fused with the skull between the basio-occipital and following complex vertebrae. Okay, as you know that axial skeleton is having the skull as well as the vertebral columns. Okay, in that vertebral columns the first vertebrae is related to the trunk vertebrae. Okay, and these trunk vertebrae are first to 5 anterior vertebra are the complex vertebra. Okay, this is a fused to that the centrum of the skull. Next, the second, third and the fourth vertebra are complete. Okay, then next that the second to the fourth vertebrae are complete. The fifth vertebra unites with the complex vertebra and its anterior region. Okay, next is a typical trunk vertebrae. Okay, in that vertebral column we are firstly the fusion of that the complex vertebrae to the skull, and next is the again start to the 16 to 17, that is the typical trunk vertebrae. Okay, the remaining trunk vertebra from 6 to 17th are like a typical trunk vertebrae. Okay, in which one of them the centrum is deeply amphicoelous. Okay, the centrum bears a median dorsal groove, a median ventral groove, and one either side of the centrum are two shallow dorsolateral and a ventrolateral grooves. Okay, neural spine is backwardly directed. Okay, we are seen in the next diagram. The anterior pair of zygapophysis arises from the basis of the neural arch, and the posterior pair zygapophysis arises from the posterior edge of the centrum. Next one is parapophysis arises from below the ventrolateral grooves of the centrum and runs outwards and backwards, being ribs. From the basis of the parapophysis arises a forwardly directed spines. Okay, this is the diagrams first, second, third, fourth, fifth and the sixth. Okay, this whole page containing 6 diagrams here. Okay, in first diagram this is a side view of a complex vertebrae. Okay, in vertebral columns the first to fifth vertebra are a complex vertebra. Okay, these have a contains that the crest like structure which is in a triangular like shape. Okay, vertebral this one is a V-shaped vertebra. In that size there is a tripus is present here, accessory articular processes. Okay, and these are the ventral process. Okay, next second diagram is anterior view of a trunk vertebrae. Okay, this is the anterior view. Here's the centrum is present. As you know that 6th to 17th vertebra are the typical trunk vertebra. Okay, this is second diagram is related to that the trunk vertebra. Anterior in middle portion there is a centrum is present here, and as this is two structures are present here opposite to each other, in that the small like structure is present. This is a rib. Okay, in that ribs. Okay, these are the present in the pair form. These are ribs in present in 11 pairs. Okay, this and next one is anterior zygapophysis. Then the upper portion neural spines. Okay, spine like structure is present, that is the neural spine and the neural arch. As you knows that the neural spine, this is a this vertebrae is a completely fused to that the skull of the brain. Okay, brain is having a various nerves are present here, various neural arches are present here. The third diagram is a side view of a caudal vertebra. Okay, this is our next we are seeing that the what is the caudal vertebrae. Okay, in that the fourth diagram is a side view of a trunk vertebrae. Okay, these are the anterior and the side view of that the particularly this vertebrae. Okay, the fourth diagram is a side view of a trunk vertebrae. As you knows that the here's the fourth diagram is in a upper side. This is a various neural spines are present here. The centrum is the central part of that the fish. Here we are seen in a second diagram. This is a side view of that the trunk vertebrae. Next one is the typical caudal vertebrae. Okay, the caudal vertebrae like the trunk vertebra have a bioconvex centra with the dorsal, ventral and lateral grooves. Okay, the neural arches and zygapophysis, but the neural spine of a caudal vertebrae is long. A hemal arch arises from the anterolateral margins of the median ventral groove of the centrum and is produced posteriorly into the hemal spines. However, in the last caudal vertebrae, neural and hemal arches and their spines are absent here, but zygapophysis and ventral processes are present and dorsally bears an upwardly directed urostyles. Okay, this is a upwardly directed urostyle is present here. Two vertebrae just anterior to last caudal vertebrae passes a backwardly directed hemispherals in a place of hemal spines. Actually, the hemispherals are modified hemal spines which support the caudal fins, and last one is the ribs. Okay, the ribs are characteristic of the bony fish. There are 11 pairs of rib attached distally. As I will told you that these ribs are present in the typical trunk vertebrae in the 11 pairs. Okay, each rib is expanded proximally from articulation with the parapophysis. Otherwise, it is a slender curved rod-like bone directed posteriorly downwards between muscle segments and terminate freely. The anterior ribs are more thick and curved than the posterior ones. Okay, the ribs maybe muscular movements of the fish are more effective. Okay, we are again seen the diagram of that the okay, these are the diagrams of the typical trunk vertebrae as well as the caudal vertebrae. Okay, as we are seeing here a anterior view of a caudal vertebra in a fifth diagram. Okay, here's we this is the fifth diagram of that the anterior view of the caudal vertebrae, and sixth diagram is a anterior view of a first caudal vertebrae. Okay, the sixth diagram is a first caudal vertebra, and fifth diagram is anterior view of that the caudal vertebrae. Here the same structures are present here, anterior ventral processes, and there is a top like structure is present in a fifth as well as the sixth diagram, that is the neural spines. In a sixth diagram there is a centrum is present, and the anterior zygapophysis is the top one portions in a below the hemal arches and the hemal spines are present here. Okay, this fifth and the sixth diagram of caudal vertebrae, and the anterior view of a trunk. Second and the fourth diagram is a trunk vertebrae. First diagram is a complex vertebra. Okay, these are the diagrams of, and then we are seeing lastly the ribs. Okay, the ribs are present in that the trunk vertebrae. Okay, these two opposite to each other in a centrum. The presents are the ribs in a very small like structure, that is in a 11 pairs. Okay, these are the ribs. In the next lecture we are seeing that the appendicular skeleton. Okay, this will be made up of that the various fins, paired and median fins are present in that the appendicular skeleton. We are seen in our next lecture.